Finally, this basketball season is over for the Toronto Raptors as they play their final game, game 82 of the season tonight, or this afternoon, against the Miami Heat in Miami, and they lose by 15, 118, 103, and finish with a record of 25-57. It's awful. For anybody that tuned into the game, the starting lineup was Ochai Agbaji, Grady Dick, Kelly Olynyk, Javon Freeman-Liberty, and Gary Trent Jr. Yeah, that's it. No IQ, no RJ, some rest stuff, all that nonsense. And the season is over. We don't really care about this game today. I think every Raptor fan is just so happy that the 82 is over. And we can look forward to the draft lottery. And by the way, if you follow up the TikTok page, the link is down below for that, or go to TO Sports Talk on TikTok. May 12th is the draft lottery, and I will be going live on TikTok for the lottery. So that'll be very exciting stuff if you want to join up there. And I'll be all over that stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. Because this season wasn't fun. And I'm not going to sit here and talk about this game very much. I will say, Grady Dick, another double-digit performance. He had 14 in the game. Did go 1 of 5 from 3. Gary, in possibly his last game as a Raptor, 18 points on 6 of 14 shooting, 3 of 8 from 3. It was a minus 18 on the floor. But who cares? Right? Like, let's be honest. I'm going to put the phone down, put the stats away. No one cares about that. I just want to say a big thank you to every Raptor fan who somehow stuck with me through this mess. I have been countlessly told to stop doing the videos, stop making the content because the team's awful. And I'm like, no, that's not how this works. Because then you're a bandwagon fan. If you're just going to forget about them and then when they get good, oh, then now I'll do stuff for it. No. Through the good times and the bad times, I'm a Raptor fan. This was one of the hardest seasons I've had to cover because of how bad they've been. Hell, 25-57. I don't know what the record was in Tampa, but this feels just as bad as that. And I can't thank you guys enough for all the support you've shown the page this season, even though the numbers haven't been there. But God, I don't expect you guys to watch my videos after a 40-point blowout to the Timberwolves when you're playing 5 guys who shouldn't be on the floor. Right? I get it, and I appreciate all the love you guys have shown the page, and I would love for you guys to go over to the TikTok page, because that is something I am continuing to try and grow and grow and grow, and we have grown at an incredible rate so far. Just going to try and continue to push that moving forward. But I just can't wait for next season. Like, this is what I always tell people, when they always ask me what your favorite sport is. I always say what's not on. And what I mean by that is, yes, the Raptors are out and they're done. Their season's cooked. However, I'm excited to see next season with a healthy Scotty Barnes, a healthy Emmanuel Quickley, Jakob Poeltl, RJ Barrett, Grady Dick, because he had a resurgence in the second half of the season. Whoever they draft this upcoming year, some new faces, maybe they sign some people. I don't know, but I'm excited to see something new and refreshed next season. Because this season was a disaster. And everyone's mindset going into this year was, pick a direction. And it took a horrible start to the season for Masai, Bobby, all the coaching staff, and the general manager, and everyone up top, to finally go, you know what? This core is done. They moved on from Pascal Siakam. They moved on from OG Anunoby. And they hand over the keys to Scotty Barnes, to Emmanuel Quickley, to RJ Barrett. Now, I don't know what the future holds for these guys on this team. I don't know what next year is going to bring. But the way I am approaching this offseason is step by step. Right? That is the process that I'm going for. And the first thing I'm looking at is the play-in games. You know, I want to see the Indiana narrowly, like very, very, they were tied with Philly, who is in a play-in game, unfortunately. But Indiana's right there in the 6th seed. You have their first round pick. Let's see where that ends up lying. Right? Then May 12th, the draft lottery. Let's see where the balls lie. Who knows? You could drop out of the top 6 and lose your pick to the Spurs. Then we will counter it by saying, okay, what does this mean moving forward? Or if you get the pick, or God forbid you move up anymore, Then we start looking at the younger players, get a little excited for that. Then the draft comes along and you start seeing who the Raptors draft. And then, because they have tons of picks, they have possibly their pick, the Pacers pick, and that Pistons second round pick. So we're all right there. Now, I'm not going to go too into depth with this stuff. I'll save it for the season review, off-season preview stuff. But step by step this offseason, Raptor fans. And if you want to take a break from the team, I don't blame you. Because I'm definitely doing that. That's why it's great having the Blue Jays play every single day and the Leafs in the playoffs. I get to kind of unwind from this Raptor season. And then I'll come back in a few weeks or so and do the season review, off-season preview, right? So you know what, Raptor fans? That's going to do it for this one. The last game of the season, game 82, is in the books. And the consensus around this organization, around the team, around the fan base is thank goodness. Because it was an awful watch all season long. The painful losses early, the lack of defense, the questionable Darko calls, then to the guys getting traded and no one being healthy and being unwatchable. It's been an awful season. But it can't get worse, right? Right? I don't know. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much for all the support you've shown the page this season. Even though it's been an awful year, I appreciate all the love and support. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on, if you want to talk about this game, go for it. If you want to talk about the season, let me know down below all that stuff, all right? I want to hear all your thoughts about this 2023-24 Raptors season, which was pretty damn awful, all right? And I will talk to you guys, Leafs edition, Tuesday, as they are in Florida taking on the Panthers at 7:30. As for the they're done. The Blue Jays, there we go. I'm talking to this very shortly as they won the series against the Rockies, so that'll be fun to talk about very shortly. And for the Toronto Raptors, probably the next time I'll be talking to you guys, unless something drastic happens before then, Draft Lottery edition. Again, follow the TikTok page. I'll be going live during the Draft Lottery. If not, I'll talk to you guys with the results of the Draft Lottery, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching all season long. Really do appreciate it as always. We'll talk to you guys then.